السلام عليكم. السلام. Salam Christian. Salam Piyush. I am pronouncing your name correct? Labas alaikum. How are you doing? If you are still like on quarantine, do you guys, what's happening in the world? Like, I am live right now. I'm not. Salam Sam. Labas عليك. Can you guys hear me well and see me well? Salam Ali. I like your name, Salam Ali Pali. I love your last name. Salam alaikum Raoul. Labas عليك. You're very welcome. Good night. I know it's like pretty late in India right now. How are you guys? Are you doing well? How was your day? Did you get to review or revise the lesson during the weekends? Alhamdulillah. Okay, so you guys hear me well, right? I'm just checking because sometimes at night it doesn't work as كل شي بخير انتي الحمد لله كل شي مزيان شكرا. So as I assume you guys hear me like it's because, or I am the one who's like seeing the weekend. We call it weekend. No, we don't call it العطلة. This is why I said weekend. We say weekend. For example, we say كده still weekend. How you spend your weekend. So that's pretty easy. You can like remember it because it's same as in French, same as in English. Yeah, we're going to start with questions. So if you have any questions from the last lesson, please let's start with it first. Then we can move and do like parallel lesson is like in present tense. Same things that we've done in past tense, we do it in present tense. And I can reply to that in any questions since it's Piyush. This is how I would read it. If I was like seeing it in the region, I don't know how it's pronounced. I'll probably say Piyush. And I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it right, but this is how I would like personally pronounce it. Okay, guys, impress me. What did you learn during the weekends? Did you learn any new words? Reading? I had no idea. We don't have such a thing in Darija. We don't believe in this because we are Muslims and we don't believe that of immortality, and we believe that we all going to die one day, and we're going to die. We either going to go to the heaven, or we either going to the like to hell, and so then it's going to be immortality, either in a good place or in a bad place. But we don't really believe in yeah, I see what you mean. I totally understand that. But we don't like really believe in that. At least not the immortality. Not that there is no water that gives immortality for us. We do watch movies, we love them. Yes, المدير. المدير. المدير is the boss, is the director. Yes, we see المدير. What else? Okay, guys, impress me. What did you learn? What do you remember from last time? Yes, exactly, Sam. المدير is the director. So the L that is added over there is definite article the. So is المدير is the director. Yes, that's true. That's good. Okay, what else? What else did you learn? Or you still remember from last time? Any questions are welcomed in the beginning and the end of the lesson. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask me. If I ask you guys, what did you do in the morning? شنو درتوا في الصباح? How can you say that? Because last time we did like what we do during the day in past tense. So if I ask you that, can you reply? Is it still stuck to your mind? شنو درتي في الصباح? What did you do in the morning? شنو درتي في الصباح؟ شنو درتي في الصباح؟ I'm waiting for your reply. I'm scared that you can't hear me. ضربت بالبيض. Me too. حتى أنا. If Darija is like you just like Google the name of Darija. Darija is Moroccan Arabic. Cereal. Yes, في الصباح كليت. So كليت, this is how we will write كليت. وشربت الحليب. Christian. شربت, this is with R. شربت. أنا فقت بكري. would use غسلت in past tense. غسلت سناني. That's good. So I can like correct the mistakes. Okay. غسلت بكري وغسلت سناني. أنا كان سايب ناموسية. Yes. كان سايب ناموسية. That's correct. I'm doing my yes. Cleat. Cleat is the k sound. Cleats. Yes. دوشت. That's correct. دوشت. Cleat. Cleat. Cleat is I ate. دوشت. السلام محمد. لاباس عليك؟ Okay, more of that. We didn't learn just this. We learned a lot last time. What else you did in the morning? شنو خور درتي في الصباح؟ أنا قرا ياسين. Sam, I didn't understand. So أنا قرا is like أنا قرا, like I study. What is Yasin? Yasin is a name, no? الحمد لله. So yeah, I this is like good ones. Such I. Yeah, one of the my good friend knew that was nearly Darija, so always send me home that I would مسحتها in the job post. It's like what is I love you in Darija? Can break. This is mean I love can break. Can break. Can break. Can break. Ah yes, sort yes, yes, I thought so. So did you want it like to use it in past tense? You would say قريت. سورة ياسين. Yes, that's true. Yeah, قريت is in past tense. قرأ is just the verb, is not conjugated. شفت شعري Christian, that's correct. أنا لبست حوايجي. حوايجي. لبست حوايجي. لبست حوايجي. This is how it's written. Let me see. Don't know how to write it. Yes, okay. ماشي مشكل. I already wrote it. لبست حوايجه. الحوايجي. Sorry. نش. That wasn't. نس. I don't know. We don't have a Moroccan name like this. Nishtha. I think you wrote wrong because we don't have like a Moroccan name like this one. وقت مع 8 نيشان. That's perfect, Ali. وقت مع 8 نيشان. Yes, that's pretty much correct. Thank you so much. Tomorrow I was gonna surprise her. You're very welcome. Can break oh la la. Yes. Can break is I love you. I don't know why you were at oh la la. It's mean like oh no no. It's mean. Yeah, I did understand him. Like I already like corrected him. Like I don't understand the what like what surah he talk about when because when he said like I was like just making sure. So when he said like I read Surah Yasin, I knew it's like the one in Quran. Of course, I already know. Okay, give me more sentences of what we done. I don't think I don't think Sam said anything. And now نفطرت. No, no, it's not. Okay, I don't know why Raul, you're confused with. So the verb is فطر, so we adjust the t. So أنا فطرت. أنا فطرت. فطرت. This is how I took like yes فطرت without the n. Mm-hmm. That's correct. So when you were like taking notes, I'm talking to all of you. Did you find anything difficult or hard to pronounce, or you just forgot something and you didn't know what it means, so that we can like move to the next step? We have like to make sure that you already understood what we have done so far. And also, if someone new with us, let me know, guys, so I can like tell you what you can do and where we are. Yes, exactly. That's what's easy. And so it's like what we're going to do now, like it's easier because we already know the verbs. So the rule in R, the sound. Oh yeah, the sound. Yeah, yeah. سهل, سهل or سهلة. Easy. Yes, is so what you do is like you. I think I did not do that in my last the first live that I did. Like yes, easy is سهل. So the sound you have to twist your tongue. So it's going to be hard for you if you don't know that because some people they just like normally. No, no, hard is difficult. No, صعب. Sorry, صعب or صعبة. So I'm going to explain the R because I don't think I explained it in my old video. So the sound is you have to twist your tongue. So to do it first, you have like just to discover how your tongue is going to be. So basically, it should be like flat, like all the way, like this, and then you're going to twist just the tip. Uh, r- so what you're going to do is like you're going to try to move and touch your hard place, like right behind your teeth, and you're going to do like la, la. You're going to try to twist it without any sound, just to like be on ease with the movement, to know like what's happening with your tongue. Then go faster. R, then what is happen is like your tongue is going like this. You see? Try to see what I'm doing. So it's like already you're twisting it, not too much. You're not going to twist it all the way. It's just like a layer twist up, like a twist, like I'm trying like to show you, but so it's like you're going to twist it just a little bit. It's going to be like up, not in the. It's going to be straight and up, if you know what I mean. So, so if I'm not going to do the voice, it's going to be just like this. So if you're going to do a move, it's like no, you're going to twist it to the up. It's like it's the sides are like a little bit twisted, but not too twist. Because if you're going to twist it a lot, you're not going to get sound. Not like this. It's like this, but it's like from the inside. I know, like for the other system, like funny and silly to like show like that like on live, but this is the language, and there is nothing wrong with showing like how it's like happening. So you should not like twist it. Yes, it's hard, and oh yeah, yeah, actually hard. It already have the sound. It's like in the back, so hard, hard, hard. But for us, yes, but for us, I'm going to give it in the back and going to be like hard, hard, hard. Already you are pronouncing it. It's just like you're not discovering it like 100%. You're welcome. Yeah, when you are like just by yourself, like just trying, and first it's going to be like, it's going to be like really hard for you, but like with practice, it's going to be easy. Like just like play with it. Yeah, just have fun with it. Okay, and any other questions? I also had a problem with the sound when I was little, when I was like 6 or 7. So this is what I was doing. I was like always like practicing by myself, just like doing and then I was like I discovered it myself, and I found it like it's like a little bit like harder. Like you should like do like a little effort with it. So it's going to be like sound. Okay, so we said like فقط is in past tense. فقط فقط مع 8 فقط مع 8 فقط مع, let's say for example 7, like at 7. So how would we say that in present tense? In present tense, as I explained in my many of my videos, it's starting with the ka. So what will happen? We're going to start with the ka. What we're going to add to it is like n. N, it shows like I. I'm going to think about it. Like I can't like think about idioms right now, but if I found one, I'm going to give it to you tomorrow morning. Okay, so ka, it shows that we are talking about present. Whenever you see like a verb starting with ka, it's mean it's the sentence in present tense. So ka, when we add to it like n, it's mean like we're talking about ourselves. Then we add the verb. For example, the verb thoughts. The verb fuck is actually is like irregular verb, and the infinitive is fuck. So that is going to be like is going to give us. So for I, like it's like أنا كان فيق. Sorry, I'm writing. So this is like what happened. So I'm writing so that we can say. So ka it's mean present tense. The end that we add in it's mean that I'm talking about myself. This is why we don't use the personal pronouns because we already in the verb we know who's talking. And the fiqh is the verb, but the verb is like infinitive, so this is like a little bit advanced. Yeah, but you have to connect it. كان فيق مع 8 and you do the rest of the sentence. So this is what we're going to do, and it's going to you're going to see how easy it's going to get. For example, and also we did like not, which means I got up. We're going to do the same thing. So ka, and then we're going to add n, and then it's going to be cannot. It's changing because it's like irregular, but I'm not going to talk about regular and irregular. Irregular is going to take forever, and also the series is not about grammar; it's about communication. So cannot. For example, last time we gave عيانة. Cannot عيانة or عيان. It means I get up tired. For example, cannot. What's important is just to know that the ka it's mean that it's we are talking in present tense, and n it's mean like you're talking about yourself. You're talking about I. أنا cannot. I get up. So this is why we don't use I a lot because already the verb is like inside of it. It shows that we are talking about ourselves. Excuse me. So as you see, can فيق, can فيق, can nod. For example, yeah. For example, to take a shower, we say do wished in past tense. In present tense, can دوش. I take shower. Hi, Terno, you're welcome. And yeah, just try to take notes and like later watch the old videos so that you can know what we are talking about. Said, why do some verbs take year after it? Sometimes like said, why do some verbs take year after it? After the car? After the car, you mean after the car? If it's after the car, it's changed the meaning. It's mean like we're talking about him. This is why I told you. So the middle, like n, it changed depending who's talking. If I'm talking, it's going to be n. If I'm talking to you, this is an order. This is like saying bqai is mean like stay. You stay. I'm from Morocco. Obviously, I'm from Morocco. I'm teaching Darija, Moroccan Darija. It's mean like I'm Moroccan. I'm going to change my name. I know that you all confused about my name because it's written Katie, and Katie is just my nickname. My real name is Kautar. Kautar. I'm going to change it tomorrow, inshallah, so that no one going to get confused about like where I am from. Okay, did you understand? Said the بقاي Kai is mean like is an order. It's like a irregular. It means stay. It has nothing to do with the present or do with the past tense. Okay, so when we say bqai, it's mean like an order stay. No, Kautar is actually has like Another meaning, Kautar is like a surah in like in Quran, and also it's mean a river in heaven. So there is a river in heaven, and its name Kautar, and this is the name where it's come from. Can do wish بالمسخن. Yes, that's a correct sentence. For example, what Muhammad says is like it's 100% correct. So can do wish is mean like I take shower. I take can do wish. بالمسخن is like with hot water. الماء is hot. سخون. Um, no, it's a سخون. I just like notice. This is how we write سخون. You're very welcome, Said. Where are you from, Said? Are you new here or? Okay, so we are talking about can do wish. Then I got dressed. So in past tense is لبست. In present tense is كان لبس. كان لبس. I wear my clothes. كان لبس حوايجي. كان لبس حوايجي. I wear my clothes. Okay. So this is was like the second sentence that we have done in past tense, and now we are doing it. So this is just to get you familiar with the I. I wear, I do that, I do this. And also not خدمتي البارح it mean like you worked yesterday. Like talking to someone and you say you worked yesterday. This is not present, this is like past tense. So the next one was like I combed my hair. I combed my hair or I brushed my hair is كان مشط, but to say it in like present tense is كان مشط شعري. This is going to be like past tense, and it's going to be verb after verb. And I took is like beat, حوايجي. من بعد is after. مثله. But this has nothing to do with present tense now. Like we're doing present tense. Okay, so next one, like I had breakfast. So start is I took breakfast, but I take breakfast in present tense is كان فطر. كان فطر. I take breakfast. كان فطر. For example, كان فطر مع 8. So can start. So also like in present tense, it's also like almost same as in English. Is like habitual. The things that we do every day is the things that we do every day. We use present tense. Sorry, I'm just like reading the comments. I have had my meal. Timo, what do you mean? Is like you want to know what it is in Darija? I have had because I'm not teaching English. It is correct, but it's not correct because I had my meal, but I don't. I didn't understand your question 100%. Okay, so kan ftar, and if you notice, so for people like who are already with me from the beginning, I don't think because I know you are already okay with the pronunciation of these words since you've done them like more than once. So this is why I'm moving like from one to one. It's just like for you to take notes of the present tense and to understand it and get familiar with it. So we said ka is like ki a, it's mean like present, and it's mean like I'm talking about myself, and then we have the rest of the verb. Sometimes the rest of the verb it change if it's irregular verb, but if it's like ftar, that is not a regular, like irregular verb, is a normal verb that it does not change. And yeah, that's like the cases. There is a lot of cases, but أنا من إنجلترا. Inglaterra. Yes, that's a correct sentence also. Okay, so to say like I went to work, to say like I went in past is مشيت. To say I go in present tense is كان مشي. Also we use ka to mean present, n to mean I, كان مشي خدمة. I go to work. And then you can finish the sentence, of course. كان نمشي الخدمة. كان نمشي الخدمة مع العشرة. At 10 for example. كان نمشي الخدمة مع العشرة. كان نمشي الخدمة. Try to repeat after me for you. When I'm repeating, it's mean like you should repeat with me. And you guys already know the rules, right? Practice is very important, and always, as I say, practice out loud. كان نمشي الخدمة. I go to work. كان نمشي الخدمة. Okay, you are following with me so far? So I also, like we did, like started in past tense is بديت. I'm just like reminding you بديت. So in present tense is كان نبدأ. So by the end of this like live, you would already be familiar with present tense, with how we talk about ourselves in present tense. كان نبدأ. كان نبدأ الخدمة for example مع 10. اوكي كان نبدا الخدمه. كان نبدا الخدمه. كان نبدا الخدمه مع 10. 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 اوكي you good with pronunciation. كان نبدا الخدمه مع 10. كان نبدا الخدمه مع 10. so we so far said كنمشط شعري. اوكي كنلبس حوايجي. كنمشط شعري. what is كنفطر مع 8. ويصير كنمشي الخدمة. كنبدا الخدمة. شكرا محمد. It's total like this. Okay, so we said also like I saw my emails. If you remember when we said like I saw the emails and I answered them, or I saw the email and I did not answer. So to say like I saw the emails, like I saw it like shift in past tense. In present tense, to say like I see is can شوف. For example, إيميلات. I see the emails. I'm trying to put the English like so that you can understand and remember. كان شوف is I see. كان شوف and it's easy in pronunciation. كان شوف. The brush is المشطة. كان شوف. Okay, كان شوف. Then we said like جاوبت is like I answered in past tense. In present tense is كان جاوب. Sorry, I answer is كان جاوب. For example, كان جاوب على الإيميلات. I answer on the emails. كان جاوب. For example, كان جاوب في انستغرام or كان جاوب في فيسبوك. كان جاوب somewhere. So try to use it like somehow. We're going to practice them in sentences later, but just like to see like in present tense how it looks like and difference between present tense and past tense. If you notice in past tense, we add some stuff in the end. We add t in the end of the verb. In present tense, we start with ka and then ne, and then we use the verb. What do you say? Can it. So in present, can it. So I think we did already like صفت in past. كنفطر بيض مسلوق بالبيض مسلوق مع عصير ليمون. Yes, almost. Yes, مع عصير ليمون. Sam Carlos, you late today. Welcome. We always have been here for like 35 minutes. على واجب Sam. Okay, we said Salam. Salam Steph. Yeah, I remember you from morning. Yeah, by the way, guys, we already started the new series in the morning at 8:30. I'm going to be live again tomorrow at 8:30, and it's about culture, it's about all what you need to know about Morocco movies and everything. So كنفطر بالبيض مسلوق. It's mean like I take breakfast with like eggs, like how to say, like boiled eggs. But it's not that correct. It's like كنفطر بالبيض مسلوق. I take breakfast with boiled egg. Yes, Moroccan time. Yes, we already did like live in the morning. We talked about like the songs that you can learn Darija from, like the songs that are good to listen to help you learn Darija. And tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit about the movies and the shows that you can watch and that they have like a proper like Darija that we really use. So yes. So at 8:30 is like Greenwich plus one. It's like Moroccan time. Mm-hmm. Bird, yes, bird is one egg. Okay. Birdats is like egg. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, one egg is bayda. Bird is in general. So bird is like eggs in general. I put the old, but it's not like eggs right like this, but that's okay. But bayda is one egg. بيضة وحدة, like بيضة is one egg. مسلوق it's mean boiled. شنو غادي دير شنو غادي دير or ديري غدا is like what you going to do. So ديري is like for like a female and the dir is like for masculine. If you're going to say it to a masculine, who said that? Suta. Yeah, Su. So yeah, that's what I translate. You're welcome. كنفطر كرعين. Breakfast with tagine. If people don't know like what tagine is a Moroccan dish. Kur'in is like the feet of the sheep or something like that. Yes. Okay, so let's go on with our lesson. So last thing we said is what? Yes, I answered the emails is can job. I answer like in present tense is كان جاوب. كان جاوب. Okay? كان جاوب. To say like I had lunch is تغديت. Like this is in past tense. تغديت. I had lunch. That's what you learned like on Friday, I guess. But in present tense is كان تغدى. I take lunch. For example, كان تغدى ببيتزا. Like I take not like I'm just like putting literal meaning. So كان تغدى is I take lunch. كان تغدى that has the equivalent of like I'm having lunch with pizza, like I'm having pizza at lunch. But for us in Darija, we like literally say I take lunch with pizza, not like with it, but like eating it with eating the pizza, if you know what I mean. But the equivalent in English is like taking pizza for lunch. Okay, so the pronunciation is كان تغدى. كان تغدى. Can, which mean like I in present, it's mean like me. كان تغدى is like me. كان تغدى is like to take like lunch. كان تغدى, and then we see and then you add whatever you want to add. كان تغدى طاجين Moroccan dish, or كان تغدى بالبسطيلة, كان تغدى بالحوت fish, كان تغدى بالدجاج chicken. So كان تغدى, and then you add and then you add whatever you are eating in lunchtime. Okay? So you guys, do you remember like how to say like I take lunch? It's كان تغدى, but what about like in breakfast? What did we say? Do you still remember? Do you take notes? كان تغدى, I take breakfast. How do we say I take breakfast? I'm waiting. How do we say I take breakfast? كان تغدى is I take lunch. كان تغدى. كان تغدى. Yes, that's correct. كان فطر. So, are you familiar so far with the present tense? You can notice we use can. Yes, كان فطر. كان فطر بجبت. What is جبت? Okay. So far we've done from the breakfast up to the lunch. تغديت, like in past tense. Yes, that's yes. الخبز. كان تغدى pizza. I take breakfast. Can so you said what is it? For Raoul تغديت. Yes, but Christine, it has the meaning like I'm like having pizza for lunch, and I'm just like writing the literal meaning so that you can see like which word is which. تغديت. 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 خبز is the ch sound. خبز. 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 تغديت. تغديت. You see, I'm showing teeth is like تغديت. تغديت. This is how you get the sound. For ch is like خبز. 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 It's like the mouth movement is very important. This is how we do the sounds. I think in English you don't have like to make a lot of moves with your mouth, but for us this is how we get the sounds. So for some sounds you have like really to have like tighten like teeth, like تغديت. كنتغدى. This is what look like we are smiling while we're talking, but this is help us with the pronunciation of words. كنتغدى. كنتغدى. When I take breakfast or I take lunch or I take dinner, كنتغدى, we add b with this. If you notice, always I say كنتغدى pizza. And I said كنتغدى and then we add b like with, and then you say whatever you want. كنتغدى بالطاجين باللحم والخبز. Okay? You notice I used كنتغدى بالطاجين باللحم والخبز. Yes, that's good. Okay, what do you guys like take for breakfast? Sif, are you okay with this? I don't know if you are like a beginner or not, but you know this is like I think the 12th lesson, so it's like built on the previous lessons. Okay. While I'm explaining, you guys like try to take notes, and while you're taking notes, and when I explain something else, try to write the sentences that you want to say. Yeah, well, I hope that you are still following with us, because I know sometimes it gets hard for the beginners to follow, because we already have like old lives that we had like explanation on them, because they are like related. كنتغدى بالطاجين والخبز and bread. حليب اتاي اومليت فرماج. اومليت بالفرماج. I never actually like drink milk and tea at the same meal. كنفطر بالحليب وبالخبز. That's correct. Yes, great. Yes, I will love. Thank you, Steve. I love you too. I love all of you actually. Like I'm really proud of all of you who are learning Darija, and it's like really amazing. It's a beautiful language. كنفطر بالقهوة بلا حليب. Carlos. Okay, أنا كنفطر بأتاي والبيض omelette. So this is my answer can be, for example, normalement, like normally, or غالبا from my old videos. غالبا is mean usually. كنفطر, I take breakfast بأتاي with tea وبيض omelette. بيض omelette, it's mean like fried eggs. Like I think omelette is same as in English. Bed omelette, bed omelette. كنتغدى, I take lunch. But with what I'm taking lunch, like every time is different. For example, بعد المرات, sometimes I'm trying to use like a longer sentences so that you can notice like more prepositional stuff. بعد المرات, sometimes كنتغدى طاجين with like tagine, or I can see كنتغدى pizza. So you'll notice when I see كنتغدى, I use b. This is what's like I'm trying to show you. Let's I say كنتغدى b, which mean like with. It's like very important. كنتغدى طاجين, كنتغدى كسكسو, كنتغدى بالحوت, كنتغدى pizza. Okay. Same for like كنفطر, I take breakfast. كنفطر بالقهوة, كنفطر بأتاي, كنفطر بالحليب, كنفطر بالسيريال, كنفطر بالشكلاط, whatever you're going to put, كنفطر بالخبز. So it's like very important to take care of and notice the preposition, because they are very important. Same as when I was explaining for like I watch, you use like a preposition that we don't normally use. كنفطر بالعصير, like whatever you're going to put after like eating, you use b. For example, when we say like tea with mint, we say أتاي بالنعناع. أتاي بالنعناع. For example, if you're going to say like coffee with sugar, you would say القهوة بالسكر. القهوة بالسكر. So this is like the structure of language. Okay, good with that? If you have any question, please let me know. So we already took breakfast, we woke up, we took a shower, we brushed our hair, we went to work, we answered emails, we started working, we had lunch. Then, like, basically, people finish work at, yes, عسل is Joyce. كنتغدى بالحوت وبال بلا blabon. I don't know what's blabon, but it sounds correct. كنتغدى بالحوت. Like I take lunch with fruit is like fish. Okay. Salit is I finished. I finished. So to say I finish work in present tense, كان تالي خدمة. I finish work. So what time do you finish work? إمتاش كتسالي or وقتاش كتسالي الخدمة. كتسالي الخدمة. The answer it should be like كنسالي الخدمة مع, for example, okay, so it can be like this sometimes, not sometimes, always. كنسالي الخدمة مع الخمسة at 5. كنسالي الخدمة مع 5. Okay, so the question is normally like this: وقتاش كتسالي الخدمة? What time you finish work? Okay, وقتاش كتسالي الخدمة. وقتاش كتسالي الخدمة it means وقتاش is what time, كتسالي is like you finish. الخدمة is work. If you notice, when we talk about ourselves, we say كنخدم. We use the N, كنخدم. To say to someone, talking about someone, which is you, we say كتخدم. Okay? So this is why in the question structure we said وقتاش كتسالي. Sorry, I was like talking about t. So كتسالي is like you finish. So what time you finish work? Okay, now it's your turn. نوبتك باش تجاوب. It's your turn to answer. وقتاش كتسالي الخدمة? What time do you finish work? Okay, put it in a sentence. وقتاش كتسالي الخدمة? Okay. التمارين. What is تمارين? An exercise. You mean like working out? You would see which mean like and. تمارين مع 9 ونص. Yes. كنسالي مع 8. Yes, that's a correct sentence. Bravo, Raoul. Great, Raoul. You're doing great. Yes, that's a correct sentence. Also, what about the others? Give me a sentence in that. كنسالي is I finish. مع is at, then you would put the number, what time you finish work normally. كنسالي مع. Yes, that's a great way to put it in question. وقتاش كتسالي live? Normally in after 5 minutes. من بعد 5 دقائق. At 10. I would say كنسالي live مع 10 PM ديال المغرب. So when I said كنسالي live مع 10 at 10 PM ديال المغرب, it's like of Moroccan time. ديال المغرب. It's after a few minutes. Mhm. Great question. I'm glad you put it in a question uh, order. كنسالي الخدمة مع خمسة. Ali, yes, this is like a correct way. You just forgot the M in خدمة. الخدمة. Okay, you noticed, Ali? خدمة is work. So, and also we said like, so you good with this? So the next one is we said like in must, like last time, I arrived. When you arrive, like arrive home. We said like كان وصل, like وصلت. In present tense is كان وصل. So كان وصل is I return, or sorry, كان وصل is like I arrive. I arrive كان وصل. كان وصل. Or like I return. محمد, yes, that's correct. كنسالي الخدمة مع 8. To say like I come back, like I come back, for example home, I come back is كنرجع. كنرجع. كنرجع للدار مع, let's see, for example, I return home at, for example, 6 p.m. كنرجع للدار. I return home. كنرجع. كنرجع للدار. كنرجع للدار. Yes. It means also like what time do you wake up? There is 3 ways to say what time do you finish work. We say imtash, which means like what time, waqtash, what time. They all like different ways. There are three different times ways to ask like what time someone finish work or finish something. Yes, they are like waqtash and imtash and mayash. They all mean like when or like what time. I'm sorry, the first one is waqtash. Okay? So we said كنرجع is I return. كنرجع. 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 Okay? كنرجع I return. So how do we say I take like dinner? Do you have any idea? Okay, so last time we said like I had dinner is I took. No, kanftar is like breakfast. It can't be the same. Kanftar is like just for breakfast. Kantغدا is like just for lunch. And for dinner is كنتعشى. كنتعشى. I take dinner. كنتعشى. For example, كنتعشى مع 8. I take dinner at 8. Yeah. So كنفطر, we use it just for breakfast. فطر. Like the verb to take breakfast. كنتغدى is to take lunch, and كنتعشى is like to take dinner. Okay? كنتعشى. 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 Okay? And also for pronunciation is not hard. So far, if you were like following my videos, so far you would like be already like not having like a big problem with pronunciation. كنتعشى. كنتعشى. كنتعشى مع 8. Mhm. That's okay, Sam. It's okay. It's like okay to mistakes. It's okay. It's mistakes help you understand more and know your like your mistakes and your problem. And when you ask. This is how you know what you know and what you don't know. So كان تعشى. Okay, كان تعشى. So we said about like in past tense, نعس is like I slept. So in present tense, we say كان نعس. كان نعس or كان نعس is I sleep. كان نعس كان نعس كان نعس. Instead of saying the two N, كان نعس, most of people just pronounce it كان نعس كان نعس كان نعس. Try to see the movement and how I pronounce things, because this is how it's going to help you with pronunciation. كان نعس كان نعس كان نعس. Okay, كان نعس مع 10. كان نعس مع 10 or كان نعس for example مع نص الليل at midnight. Okay, so just like focus on the verb كان نعس or كان نعس كان نعس. Okay, we really emphasize the n, so that we're going to avoid like pronounce it like twice. Most of Moroccans just like emphasize it. كان نعس. You good with this verb, guys? Now try to give it to me in a sentence. Are you taking notes? Notes are very important because you can get back with like to them like anytime you want to. So yeah. Mm, you sleep like after after 1. This is what you mean, Christian? Christian. Yes, Ali Pali, that's correct. كان نعس مع 11. Yes, Christian, كان نعس بعد الوحدة, like in 1 hour, like after 1 hour, like from now. I don't know what time over there. So yeah, I don't know like what sentence you wanted to say. Same for Sam, like so سمعتية كل ليلة. Do we have same timeline? Does like mean at 11 you sleep at 11? You would say same as like Ali Pari كان نعس مع 11 at 11. Or okay, كان شي نعس مع 10. Yes, Robert, this is like a perfect way to put verb after verb. كان شي نعس مع 10. Yeah, I go sleep at 10. That's a correct one. Yes, perfect. I'm still thinking about one of the two sentences over there. So what is you sleep late? كتنعسي معطلة. It's like for a girl, like to say it to a girl. If you're going to say it to a girl, you would write it like this. كتنعسي معطلة. So this means like you sleep late. No, yeah, actually, it's like if you ever like watch my video on adjectives, we put the like opposite of English. So you would say like you want to It's like sleep early, wake up early, like sleep early, wake up early. You would be like نعس بكري and فيق بكري. If you're going to talk about yourself, you would say I slept early, I woke up early. نعست بكري فقت بكري. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so you good guys with all of these sentences? So let's revise this fast, like what we have done so far, because I have to go. It's like already like 10 over here, and we still have like a class tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. like Moroccan time. I'm going to be live, like answering all the questions. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Like then, it's going to be like about culture and everything, about like Morocco in general, about everything, about art, about relationship with Moroccan people, about food, about religion in Morocco, and everything. So yeah, make sure to wake up for that. Okay, guys, if you have any question, please let me know. If you want like to ask me the questions to revise that first and then ask me questions tomorrow morning, that's a good way too. So let me know what you think. You are good with this like lesson for like, new people, like for beginners over here with us. Are you okay with what we have done so far, or you find something confusing? Same for like same question for people who were already with us from the beginning. For example, Christian, Raul, Carlos, and Sam. Is everything understandable? على واجب راول. You're very welcome. على واجب. Yeah, you see, Christian, is getting easier and easier when you start like learning a language at the beginning. It's become like a little bit complicated, but it's not. Is actually when you take it step by step, it gets easier and easier, and you will see like in future you would find it like very easy. Alhamdulillah. Yes, thank God. So as you see, it's not like what a lot of people like think is like it's like hard, but step by step, layer by layer, like not like to overthink and like try to learn everything at once, because it's going to like become like hard, because you can't like the brain can't really think everything at once, and you can still have like the general idea, but it's better like to take it like step by step, learning slowly, and it gets easier as you see. So the lesson is like pretty much easy, and you already know now like past tense, words in past tense, and in present how it looks like. And later we're going to see the future is like very easy also. And then it's become like just like color things about like irregular verbs and all of that stuff. And for conversation, we're still going to practice conversation for sure. Absolutely. If you are learning that, this is how we write. Actually, we write with Latin letters. We use Arabic script, but not as often. So yeah. Monsieur Okocho. I will try to pronounce this. Monsieur Okocho, بسلامة. شكرا بزاف وليلة سعيدة لك حتى. Yeah, of course, Christian, it is possible. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible, especially for Moroccan Arabic. Darija is like really like easy to learn. Okay, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to end the live, and I'm so happy to see all of you today in the comment section. And for people who did not comment, hello, I see you there, but I don't know like what's your names. If I know the names of people over here, I would be like calling you to practice with us. But see you next time. We're going to practice more for sentences in present and past to compare more and put them in conversation. Then we're going to do the future. And I see you tomorrow morning if you want to attend our live. So the it's called the morning tea show, and it's very relaxed. I'm going to answer all the questions. Basically, it's going to it's like complete the language, because language by itself is not enough. You need to understand how Moroccan people in like you know you have more and more students. Yes, I'm happy like to see new people learning Darija. يا تصبحوا على خير and نشوفكم غدا. شكرا آلي، تهلاي في راسك بسلامة. تصبحوا على خير.